So here's the bike all taken apart. It's getting ready for stuff. There's the wheel, there's the throttle over there, and then there's a box of stuff right here. Currently I just have the control panel and the switch mounted to a wood block. Not sure what to do with that yet. Somehow I gotta mount it right here, but figure this out later. Currently just working on the handlebars. I got that brake in. This one does the electrics and the actual brake. And then this is the throttle right here, along with the gears. Now we just got to do this side. Get rid of all this. Alright, got that part off. There's the thing that we're going to put in the new one. And then of course it's going to be dangling like this one is for a little bit until the controller's properly mounted, because I can't find the 1.5 inch hole saw, but that's okay. Now as you can see, we got quite a bit of room on this. See, it doesn't pull into about there, so we're gonna have to tighten up everything in order for this to work. Okay, so we can see here it's back on, just like this one. I like this one better because it stops. This one lips up a little bit on this one. So that means instead of my hand always being here, it's going to have to like ride awkwardly off to the side and switch like that. Not the best thing, but I can live with it. So here's the control stuff sort of mounted. I just put a zip tie on here. This is not going to be the permanent solution. It's just going to be temporary, because as you can see, I did terrible on that hole there. The drill press wasn't centered, so it kept bouncing off, but this is what it's going to sort of look like in the future. Okay, now to mount this wheel. Back, that fits right over there, sort of right there. We got to mount it yet. And then there's this ammo box, which it's supposed to be for ammo, but coincidentally it fits perfectly with all 4 batteries. So that will go on top of that, and then that goes there, and that's good. Okay, so the battery box stays here pretty nice. I didn't get the screws on this side because we don't have them. They're gone. I don't know what happened, but they were. marked, and I put all of the connectors on from the diagram. All the positives get female connectors, and all the negatives get male bullet connectors. So there we go, and there we go. Here, the first ones that I tried, they were only 1/2 inch spacing, and I went with a 1/4 inch drill bit, so that didn't give me a lot of room. Wait, no, not, it was 3/8, not 1/4 inch. So I spaced them out by 1 inch, and that gave me a lot more room. By the way, these right here are a lot bigger than the ones over here, because those are for the female connectors, and these are for the male. The brick done, all drilled out. I marked it on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's for the batteries, since they are 4 of them. I have the things marked. So, only problem is, if it's going to mount like that, but if we put it like that, we will have no space to feed the wires through the holes and onto the other side. So we're going to have like a spacer in between, and that's what this pole here is, which I'll... Okay, so just drilled cut a new piece and then drilled the holes and put the screws in. So now that'll space it plenty enough that we could get the wires in the holes, and it fits perfectly. So now all we need to do is figure out like a weird mount thing to put this on. So I sort of redid this. I cut this part right here a little bit shorter and then added this part on. Since this part it's a different type of wood, so it's really, really fragile. This wood is the hardwood, so it's a lot more, it can take more. So the screw actually fits into here and here. It doesn't actually go in here. This is just a spacer in to hold this. There's a bit of rubber inside the ring. So it holds a lot better. Here is the completed bike. We just tied all the wires and velcroed them down in certain places. It's all like that. It's wired up. Box is all bungeed. It's ready for testing. Woo! This is awesome! Goes really quick, like ridiculously quick for a bike. I may have underestimated the motor.